quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets up. Oh,
Down.
watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for it fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Can you spell pressure without BT and OU? Well, yeah, for the most part you can. But for tonight, both Virginia Tech and Oklahoma will be feeling the pressure with a trip to the semifinals on the line. Hello, everyone. Nate Murphy and Ryan Moreland with you once again. And Ryan, with this much pressure, it's usually the team that settles down first that has the best chance to win. So who do you think settles in the fastest here tonight?
Well, you know, I think your mindset goes to Oklahoma. They've played in some really big games this year and won some really big games. But Virginia Tech was the one that do it last week, and that's where they came up with that win. They started red hot, and USC made a comeback, but it was too little too late.
Now, weather tonight, Ryan, may play a little bit of a factor. Clear skies, but we do have 9-mile-an-hour winds here at kickoff. It is 40 degrees here in Norman. So the kicking game could be interesting tonight. And we will see Oman with the first carry of the game. Sebastian Oman around the left edge for 11 and a first down.
Well, the freshman out of Lexington, Kentucky, with an excellent carry to the outside right there, breaking tackles on his way to getting the first down of the game.
So 3 wide receivers here in the formation along with the tight end. They're going to go back to Oman, a little counter play to the right side, and he fights his way forward for a gain of 4.
Nice little pickup right there. Again, Oman now 2 carries, 15 yards to start the ball game. Ben Costin and Valente both on 10-stream streaks.
Well, we appreciate you guys sticking around and watching plenty of CFSL action with us. And Sebastian Oman, he's on a 3-carry streak right here. He's got 4 more, good for 3rd and 2 coming up.
We got Buzzard's Corner with a 10-stream streak and Air Carr with a 20-stream streak. Big shout out to Carr.
Now 3rd and 2. Big play here early for the Hokie defense. Trying to get off the field, and they will not. Sebastian Oman, 4 carries in a row. He's got 22 yards and another first down for Oklahoma.
Man, nice little pickup right there. They're attacking on the ground right now and challenging Virginia Tech to come stop them.
1st and 10. Ball across the Sooner 45-yard line. Delesse looking to throw for the first time. Changes his mind. He's going to take off. He's inside Hokie territory, and he falls forward just short of the first down marker.
And 1 run, 10 yards now for him. And this is a guy you got to keep an eye on out all night long. The senior generational talent. Murph, you and I know it better than anybody. He is a talented runner.
He is hard to game plan for and hard to stop. Sebastian Oman, hard to stop as well, but Nate Skinner and the rest of the Virginia Tech Hokies got him in the backfield that time.
Yeah, they absolutely did. Swarming to the football right there. That is going to be Chris Wolf leading the charge right there. The leader of the Wolf Pack, if you will.
We'll keep working on it. As Delesse trying to keep this drive working, goes downfield, it's knocked away. Kai Buford goes up and knocks it down. That's going to force a decision here from Oklahoma.
Kai Buford has been a difference maker, and they're going to have to punt the football because of that big play right there by the senior.
I thought maybe they were in a position to take a chance. They've been running the football well. They will punt it away, and that one sails out of bounds. We'll see if they mark him down inside the 20. And now Drew Busby, the freshman quarterback, leading out his offense, led by Tatum Melanishin in that wide receiving core.
Ben Costin saying, hey, first touchdown, let's get the hype train rolling. I love that. I love that right there. That's the play, and let's get it going after the first TD.
And he promised us some biddies, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right across the middle, Savannah Holzer comes out, makes the first catch of the ball game, good for 18 on the catch and run.
I put some pressure on these teams right there after we see a great pickup over the middle right there on the slant. Whose touchdown are we going to be celebrating? If we're going to do it on the first touchdown, who's going to be the team to get that first score?
Well, Oklahoma had their opportunity, got it across midfield, and could not move the chains again. And now 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to go speed option here. Busby, late pitch, might be a Sooner touchdown. C-U-L-A-T-E-R. That is a Sooner touchdown, Alexander Carter.
Great play right there by Alexander Carter. And I tell you what, there is no smoother play possible in football than just stepping in front of the pitch like that and getting it clean. I mean, you were just running the other way. No chance in hell that anybody's going to catch up to you. Great play right there by Carter. Unbelievable defensive effort.
That was a terrible decision. This is by Drew Busby. Let's call it what it was. That ball should never have been pitched. And just like that, fumble recovery is what it's ruled for a touchdown. And Oklahoma's on top 7-0, 6:38 to go in the first quarter.
We do have an Ask a Broadcast, so I want to get to that. But real quick, I want to shout out that dude, a 10-stream streak. Ben Costa with 100 bits. 25-stream streak for Baby J. 1,000 bits in chat from Valente. Ben Costa with another 100 as well. 25 from Nick, 1,000 from Ben Costa.
And we got the hype train getting ready to get out of the station as Ben had promised us. And now with 6.5 to go here in the first quarter, Virginia Tech looking to respond after being put in a terrible position. And we'll see Busby back in the shotgun. He will drop back, fire this one underneath. It is complete, catch and run, first down yardage for John Lee.
And I believe the record, Ben Costin asked, the record for the highest hype train in CFSL history, I believe we got the 14. 13 stood for a long time, but if I'm not mistaken, we got the 13 last season.
I thought we got it to 15 at one point on the stream, but I could be wrong. We'll have to see if Frosty or maybe Mike remembers. As Maxwell Orndorff gets his first carry of the ball game, that will be a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you the answer to that question for sure. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now we'll go shotgun 2x2 look here. And they'll go read option. It's Busby, and look out. He did this last week against USC, puts on the Jets, picks up 22 and a first down.
We got through 31% of level 15. That is the best hype train we've ever had. Busby, really good blocking downfield, by the way. And this is something we saw last week with Virginia Tech. They got to that 2nd and to that 3rd level on occasion to open up those running lanes.
That dude throwing out 50 bits in chat, and here we go on 1st and 10. Already just short of the red zone. This one's picked off. Busby tried to squeeze that one in there. There were 2 Sooner defenders in the area, and it is taken away by Lincoln Busby.
Yeah, a little bit Busby on Busby crime right here. That's the freshman Lincoln Busby out of Chicago, Illinois. His first career interception. What a time to get it right there.
And so with 5:39 to go, Oklahoma takes over on their own 21-yard line. And we will see Del Este get this offense going again. He's going to try and take off. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down.
Wonder how many times we've had a defender intercept a pass having the exact same last name as the quarterback. Can't be a lot of them.
No, I would imagine it's not a lot of them. And on 2nd down and 10, Del Este floats this to the sideline. Cruz McKenzie picks up 4 before scampering out of bounds.
We got 100 bits from Valente, 100 from Ben Costin, as well as we get into over halfway through level 2 of the hype train.
Mike asked the question, are they related? And I don't know. We're going to have to, someone's going to have to drop that knowledge on us as Haywood Crocker Jr. picks up 8. He's wide open along the sideline.
Well, luckily we have a lot of Oklahoma and Virginia Tech guys. It's Ben Costin going to gift 5 subs. Are the Busbys related? That's what we're interested in knowing.
1st and 10. Del Este comes near side, and that's complete to Evan Shan. So Oklahoma now kind of nickel and diming their way downfield here on this drive.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And coming up with a good gain right there to bring up 2nd and 5.
Del Este in the shotgun. 4 receivers, and they're going to bring one in motion here. They're going to play fake the jet sweep, come across the middle, and it's Cruz McKenzie for 8 yards and a first down.
Nice catch over the middle right there. McKenzie coming up with the snag. That'll be his first catch of the ball game. And the freshman tight end out of Honolulu, Hawaii, the Flying Hawaiian.
And Mike dropping 300 bits in chat, and DT Hall is saying no, they are not related. So Del Este trying to get away here, broke 1 tackle, but finally dropped in the backfield there from Kai Buford as he makes the play. It'll be 2nd and 11.
I was going to say, Del Este, Kai Buford, not related either, and that's going to make it easier to come up with a play like that. Excellent open field tackle for the senior out of Louisville, Kentucky.
4CD gifting some subs. Ben dropping 300 more bits in chat, and we are cruising through this hype train right here as Oklahoma on 2nd and 11 will go play fake, and they'll come near side, and that is complete. Leroy Peterson holds on through the contact. It'll be 1st and 10.
Crew Henderson with a heavy hit right there, but a great job by Leroy Peterson. Not only the route, which was brilliant, the catch, and then the ability to hang onto the football through some contact.
Fully loaded pistol. They're going to go right up the middle. Sebastian Oman, and he picks up 8. He was 5 yards downfield before anyone touched it.
Oh yeah, that was a hole right there. You could drive a Mack truck through, Murph. They just great blocking up front. They are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Wetzel, Valente, and Agron with 100 bits each. We appreciate you guys. And Cruz McKenzie, 6 more yards. This Oklahoma offense is driving here on this one.
Mike also adding into it right there as they get the hype train up to 26% of the way through level 5.
DT, no, it is not a Big Mac truck. Oddly enough, it was a Burger King truck with all the Whoppers in it. Sebastian Oman, he's going to make that catch. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Some would say a whopper of a truck. Mike with 1 gifted sub, Ben Costin with 100 bits.
And so here we go. Coming up 2nd down and 11. Ball inside the 35. At the 30, or at the 27-yard line. Sorry, they're inside the 30, excuse me. I can't read numbers either. It's like reading words. And this one thrown away from Del Este. It'll be 3rd and 11 coming up.
Mike throwing 100 bits in chat as well. Virginia Tech looking to get off the field here. Oklahoma 2 of 3 on the big money down, but this is 3rd and 11.
Ben had another 100 bits in there as well as this one fired across the middle. Ball's on the turf. We're going to have to check that. That ball came out awfully late, but right now, Virginia Tech has forced a Sooner turnover.
Hayward Crocker Jr. caught it over the middle right there. Here's another look at it as you're going to see him work over the middle of the field. And the hit came in, and I thought this ball might have been free. It looks like it was moving to me, Murph.
Well, we'll see if the refs agree with you or if they will at least take another look at it. That dude throws out 50, and it will be reviewed. So let's see if we can get a good angle on it. The ball pops out late, but was it moving? That is the question. We'll get the ref's decision on it here.
You know what? I take back what I said earlier. I think he was down. It looked like it was moving. I think that's down.
And the play is reversed, so it's going to be a huge play for the Sooner offense. Down inside the 5, 1st and goal. Pistol set here. Oman directly behind Del Este, and they're going to throw it. Del Este changes his mind, walks it into the end zone, and that is a Sooner touchdown.
Going to be his 8th touchdown on the season on the ground. Mateo Del Este finding a way to get in the end zone right there, man. So tough to defend. And Murph, we have a Big 12 team starting quickly against an ACC team. Does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar. Is this a replay of game 1? We'll find out because there was a turnover on the very next play, very shortly after Texas went up 14-0. It was a scoop and score. Can Virginia Tech avoid the same fate? They will start. And wow, that should not have been this good a field position. Tatum Melanishin broke 3 tackles to get that out near the 30.
Great effort right there. 50 bits from that, dude. We got 1,000 from Ben Costin, 7 from Grin, 7 from Rev. We got another 100 from Valente as well. Everybody keeping the hype train going. We're getting really close to level 6.
So 1st and 10. This one handed off to Orndorff, and Maxwell Orndorff will work his way forward for 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He looked his way outside. There wasn't room. Tried to bounce back inside. Wesley Wiersma, though, there to make the tackle. Excellent play by the senior middle linebacker.
Well, now Mike Gifton some subs, 5 of them to be exact. And on 2nd down, Busby throws this one to the outside, complete. 1st down yardage out across the 40 goes to Van Olzer.
And will we ever see a wide receiving core of women as strong as what we have right here at Virginia Tech? Maybe not.
Not one this predominantly woman-led, as Virginia Tech has a fantastic receiving core. Maxwell Orndorff, pretty good on the ground as well. He'll pick up 6 there.
Yeah, we got 3 of their 4 top receivers, all women. Harper Orndorff, Tatum Melanishin, Savannah Olser, John Lee being the odd man out.
And Busby goes across the middle and finally whistled down. There is John Lee. And real quick, California Bad Boy with the new follow, and Ben another 100 bits in chat.
No, we're getting really close now. 61% of the way to level 7 in the hype train. Been a while since we've had a hype train going this good. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going.
Keep it rolling, everybody. And now Virginia Tech, 5 wide receivers in the set. This one fired across the middle. Savannah Olser, she's been the go-to receiver tonight. 3 catches, 40 yards here for Olser.
5 of 6 so far for Drew Busby. The only incompletion he has is the interception he threw.
So hasn't had one hit the turf yet. And he's going to hand this one off to Orndorff, who gets plowed right there 5 yards later. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Lungs redeeming a shout out. Glad he's with us here tonight. And yeah, what a shot over the middle. Nasty hit.
Yeah, that was a big stick right there, and sets up this 2nd down and 5. 4 receivers, 2 by 2 look here. Play fake, and Busby looking. Fires across the middle, and that one's swatted down. Thunder Rain knocks it to the turf and brings up a 3rd down.
Mike throwing out 100 bits. Valente following him, throwing out 100 bits of his own.
So now 3rd and 5. The Hokies down 2 scores here, looking to cut into the lead. Busby off the back foot into the turf, and it's incomplete.
We got 100 more from Ben. We have 4 from Valente, and the Hokies looking to settle for 3.
And this will be about a 46-yard attempt. Field goal is up, and it is no good. So Chip Lightfoot could not squeeze that one in, and Virginia Tech still trails by 14.
Well, we knew that we were going to have some wind coming into this game. There it is, playing its effect for the first time tonight.
And so now Del Este and company looking to take over and take advantage. This one is Omen up the middle, a gain of 4.
Good pressure up front to make that play possible by the defense. Apollo Sanchez coming up with the tackle at the end of the play, but still a good pickup.
So here we go on 2nd down. It's Omen, counter play, and he's going to have 1st down yardage. And we have an Ask a Broadcaster from Baby J. Who do you guys have winning tonight? Well, as an unbiased professional broadcaster, I cannot say that I don't think Virginia Tech will win. So here we go up the middle. It's Omen just bursting through the middle of the defense for 18.
We got 50 bits from that dude, 100 from Mike, another 100 from Mike as well. Look, I gotta say it. I think that this is gonna be a really good game back and forth, but I can't lie. I did take Oklahoma in the sports book for a reason.
Listen, I love Nate's mom, but I am not a Hokie fan. But that's in real life. I love everybody in Virginia Tech here in the CFSL. But Oklahoma on top 14-0 as we head to the 2nd quarter. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And all of a sudden, we are back here in Norman. 2nd quarter underway. Oklahoma up 14 and driving. And there goes Del Este. He's got 8 on the 1st down carry.
We got 18 bits from Ben. We also have another 2 from Ben. And then, my goodness, we got a bunch from Mike here. Looks like 1,000.
And we were shouted out. Hollywood said broadcasting is an 11 out of 10 tonight. So we are off the charts here, Ryan. We appreciate that. Del Este picking up a big 1st down.
Man, I tell you what, we didn't get to work a lot together this season. I always love getting to call games with you. It's an absolute blast.
No, absolutely. Looking forward to our next go-around. And this one thrown over the middle. Leroy Peterson picks up 8, and he's got it to 2nd and 2.
And we got 62 viewers with us here tonight so far. Let's get some more people in here with us. 7 bits as well from Ben.
Ryan, boy, Mike saying Ryan is good at that. No, we've got Frosty in our ear. On our notepad, letting us know he's helping us keep track, because the streaming chat from the 3 platforms can be a little hard to keep up with. Sebastian Oman picks up 1 there. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up for Oklahoma.
Yeah, to be fair, I was trying to get my shoes off to count my way up to 1,000, but Frosty luckily helped me out there. So we have 8 more bits in chat from Ben.
Well, I wasn't going to drop that piece of information. I was going to keep that secret, but Mike dropping it in chat. We are the national broadcast national championship game broadcast crew. Del Este, 4 yards on that one, and that is a huge honor, Ryan. And Oklahoma looking to go up 21 here.
A massive honor, and I've been lucky enough that we've gotten to call quite a few national championships together, Murph, and it's always a great time.
1st and 10, Del Este. Not much of a great time there. Could not get away from the big boys up front. CJ Reese with the stop.
Yeah, the sophomore said, "Not today, big fella." He's going to swallow him up in the middle of the field right there. Excellent effort by CJ Reese.
Now Mike's breaking out the wiggle stick. And Ace West, 4 yards on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 6 here for Oklahoma.
4 bits in chat from Ben Costin. Big 3rd down here. Chance for Oklahoma to prove themselves.
Del Este to the corner. It is caught. Charlie Felton got the foot down, and that is a Sooner touchdown.
The junior going to get his 2nd receiving touchdown on the season. What an incredible play right there. Although we're going to get a booth review. Murph, I thought he was for sure in right here.
Yeah, I thought he was in. I mean, that toe is close to the sideline, but I still think he's in.
Let's say that back foot looked in either way.
And the play will stand. And we've also got 4 bits from Ben. Omen with a 5-stream streak, and now Ben dropping 61 more in chat. Boy, Ben must have gotten paid here recently. He's been saving up. He told us we were going to get the hype train rolling, and we are 4% through level 7.
I'll tell you what, he also didn't take the public transit. He took an Uber home just so we could get home in time to watch the CFSL.
And look out, running into a blocker is Nate Skinner. Or Skinner would have housed another one. He had a big return last week and nearly broke one there.
Yeah, we got 61 bits in chat, by the way, from Ben Costin. Yeah, he was that tackle away from just taking that one to the house and make it a 14-point ball game once again.
So now, can Virginia Tech build off of that momentum from the Skinner return? They're going to go to Orndorff up the middle, and quickly yanked down right there, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
And Mike pointing out Big 12 rolling night. We had an interesting 3 games out of our 4 this week. We're going to be ACC versus the Big 12.
And the lone Big 10 school left is Iowa playing tomorrow night. Cam Ellis with 3 yards on that quick catch. It'll be 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down here for the Tech offense.
It absolutely is. Big one right here. 6 of 9 so far for Bus Beast. They've been doing a good job, but he's just got to work the ball a little bit further downfield.
4 wide receivers here. 4-man rush for the Sooners. That one complete just short of the marker, but then turning it upfield as Maxwell Orndorff gains 7, and they will move the chains into Oklahoma territory.
His first catch of the ball game right there. Drew Busby, 7 of 10, 69 yards. He does have the interception to his name, but he'll get the 1st down now, getting into further into Oklahoma territory.
5 bits in chat from James as we continue. The hype train about to close down as Maxwell Orndorff picks up 5. Nice 1st down carry there to set up a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, good carry on the ground right there. And the hype train successful. Moving on to the next rank here. Level 7 complete. We're in level 8.
And so here we go. 2nd down and 5. A little quick bubble screen, and Savannah Olzer is going absolutely nowhere. Drugged down by Alexander Carter. It'll be a 3rd and 5 coming up.
Apologies. Level 7 came to an end right there. Grin with 100 bits right after the hype train ended.
And now Busby hit and dropped. It was 3rd and short, and Jackson McHenry ends this drive.
And that is his 15th sack on the season. The senior out of College Station, Texas, with a nasty hit right there. And that's going to kill this drive, Murph.
It absolutely is. And in that hype train, we had about 16 subs and 6,700, just over 6,700 bits. So a lot of biddies here in game two. We certainly appreciate all of that and all of you watching us here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. David Michael with a short return, and Oklahoma has the drive starting here at the 22. This is a big drive for the Virginia Tech defense, Ryan.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
They got to get off the field here. Little jet sweep look here, and ball's on the turf. Oh, would have been a great way to get off the field if you were the Hokies, but they could not come up with it.
Big heads up right there by Perry Fletcher. That's going to be the offensive lineman that scoops that ball up. A brilliant hit on the outside right there by Gunny Creedon. Knocks the ball free, but just a lucky bounce right there for Oklahoma.
All right. And Ace West, a very sure-handed receiver. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he knows what to do with it, but took the big hit and put it on the turf. Now, 5 wide receivers on the very next play. They go to the air and find Haywood Crocker, gain of 10, and they will move the chain.
Yeah, go right back to your man right there. And you got to love the confidence you're seeing out of these Oklahoma Sooners right now.
Now, they are moving the ball well on offense and playing phenomenal defense early in this ball game. And Oman breaking one, and Sebastian Oman will come up with a 4-yard carry.
11 carries, 63 yards for him. Kai Buford coming up with his 5th tackle, but a good pickup nonetheless. On first down, 5 gifted subs in chat from Grin.
So now on second down, this is Oman again up the middle. He'll gain 7, Ryan. He had the first down before he was touched by a Hokie defender.
Now he got hammered by Chris Wolf, but a nice play to get to that first down right there. Grin, by the way, looking forward to a big matchup for him tomorrow night.
Florida State on air tomorrow night, looking to get into the semifinals. Sebastian Oman, he'll pick up 14 more, and Sebastian Oman in this rushing game for Oklahoma has got it going here early on.
Yeah, they absolutely have, man. He is on fire here tonight, having a big, big freshman's campaign for Sebastian Oman.
Yeah, so here we go. And this is caught by Cruz McKenzie, gain of 11. And where is that comment? Someone said, oh yeah, there it is, Mike, recouping from all that sausage. We're just going to leave that one alone, Mike. 1st and 10, Oklahoma. This is Oman trying to get it going up the middle, but not this time as Chris Wolf comes in and gets it.
Yeah, great play by Chris Wolf. He actually said he's recuperating from a sausage fest. So the sausage fest, just a little too hard on Mike.
Sometimes that happens with all that sausage. Although they did make my weekend. Allie and Mike called me. They played Country Roads at Sausage Fest, which is not unusual. Cruz McKenzie with a 2-yard pickup there. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hey, there you go, getting the Mountaineers some love. And I'll tell you what, if you don't love John Denver, then I don't love you.
There's something wrong with you if you don't like John Denver. 3rd and 8 coming up. Del Este fires this one underneath. That was going to be short of the line of gain. Cruz McKenzie picks up 4, needed 4 more.
A good pickup right there by the Flying Hawaiian. 6 catches, 35 yards for the big tight end. But they're going to stop this drive right here and make Oklahoma settle for a field goal attempt.
And this will be from about 37 yards out. And it is up and good from Jay Finkel. And Oklahoma, with 2:19 to go into the first half, Ryan, has gone up 24-0. This is a very similar score to what we saw in game number 1. And now if you're the freshman Drew Busby, I mean, you just got to throw it all out the window and get something going. Find a spark for your offense.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And this was a lot like we saw the last game. Texas went up by 24 after 3 touchdowns to the field goal, just like Oklahoma has now. Virginia Tech, if they want to be successful, they got to get it going quick.
And Busby looking under some late pressure and threw it right at Lamar Carr, and it surprised him a little bit. Could not squeeze it, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Great coverage right there by the pride of Toledo, Ohio, undercutting that route.
Sausage and White Claw, definitely a questionable business decision, Mike. Could lead to questionable personal decisions as well. And that one is jumped by Devin Dudley. and he knocks one down. It's 3rd and 10.
I tell you what, this Oklahoma defense, especially the secondary right now, is attacking. You gotta love what we're seeing.
And now Busby will go to the screen game. Orndorff with it, bounces off of one, and he is hit and driven down after a gain of 5. OU calls a timeout, Ryan. With 2 minutes to go, they're going to get the football back.
Yeah, they absolutely are, and they have all the momentum on their side. They've been playing an outstanding football game.
And this one is returned out near the 40 by David Michael. And now Del Este and company back on the field. This has been a tremendous rushing attack here tonight from Oklahoma. How does Virginia Tech rally and start slowing it down?
Well, you got to come up and you got to stop the run. Put them into 3rd and longs. Force them to beat you in the air.
Boy, that's a double-edged sword because Del Este certainly can do that as well. But he's going to take off on this. And this is the Del Este we're used to seeing. The senior still on his feet inside the 30, shrugging off defenders, working his way downfield, and it's 1st down Oklahoma.
My goodness right there. I mean, you could have put a 12th guy on the field, and it wouldn't have helped you out on that play because he was just running through everybody.
They could have been running guys off the sideline right there, and I don't think they could have tackled him. I don't know how he stayed in bounds, first of all, as he's shrugging off all those defenders. And just like that, Oklahoma down inside the Tech 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Del Este hit from behind and dropped. Now that's one way to get him to the ground as Marcel Wheeler comes in off the edge.
Yeah, he's from Denton, Texas, so maybe no stranger to hating the Sooners. Great play right there, his 3rd sack for the season.
And resub from Cole, go Ducks, as now we get another Ask Broadcaster. We'll get to that, Bernie. That's a long question for me to try and read. You know I got to sound things out. Del Este trying to rumble downfield on this one. Picks up 5. It'll still be 3rd and long.
Yeah, Bernie Cole asking who has lived up to the expectations or maybe hasn't so far in this playoff cycle. I'll start by saying Virginia Tech, I think, really impressed me and a lot of people with that win last week.
I think they've played above expectations. But, I mean, I think as this one's a shot downfield, there's a flag on the play as the Sooners go in, but it's an offside call that will be declined, and Oklahoma will have another touchdown on the board.
And Evan Shan going to get the reception and another touchdown, his 5th on the season right there.
As this one now becomes 31-0 with 1 minute to go in the half. And to get back to the question, you know, it's hard to say who's played up to expectations, who's not lived up to expectations, because the games have been so tight for the most part, so hotly contested that I think everybody has played up to their standards and up to the level of football that we expected from each and every one of them.
You know, I'll give Colorado as another one, only because I was kind of looking forward to the chance to have an all Big 12 Final Four, and they ruined that.
they did kind of to ruin that, but again, a tough game against a very good Iowa club in the first round. So
yeah, you're not wrong. Iowa's my goodness, are they good?
Well, I mean, if I do recall, were they not your pick to win it all to start the season in the pregame show? As Busby sacked here late in the half, and OU will take another timeout.
I thought they were going to be the shocking team this year, and I think they lived up to that hype. They have been really, really good this year.
Rev dropping 7 bits in chat, and OU's going to get it back with 30, well, we'll call it about 35 to 40 seconds after this punt, after that Maxwell Orndorff run.
But I think the best way to answer that is, like, ask us again on Tuesday. You know, I feel like, you know, we're still a lot of playoff left. It's hard to know exactly.
Oh, for sure. But I tell you what, Oklahoma right now living up to expectations, maybe beyond expectations. Virginia Tech came in here riding high off the upset win over USC. Everyone talked, Ryan, about the matchup between Mayweather and Del Este coming into this playoffs. And Virginia Tech just spit on that last week, but now Oklahoma coming out and putting it on. But this one going to be ruled catch and fumble, and Virginia Tech is going to have an opportunity maybe to get some late points back.
Alfredo Barfield going to dive on the football. The initial contact by Jensen Mitchell right here. I'm telling you what, no need to look at that one. He is up. That ball is free.
Boy, I tell you what, that ball popped out quickly. The only question would have been, can they rule it a catch? But they will rule it catching a football move. 33 seconds to go, and Virginia Tech on their own 41 has a shot. Busby comes underneath. That is complete. Catch and run, and boy, that play worked out a lot better than it looked like it might initially. John Lee with 11.
John Lee with a nice catch right there. And every time I see his name, I immediately think of the Copperhead Road song. If you're not familiar, great song.
Hey, it pops up every once in a while on my Spotify playlist while I'm mowing out in the backyard. Maxwell Orndorff picks up 11, so 2 back-to-back 11-yard plays for Virginia Tech.
Well, no one's ever said this before, but I will say this: elite mowing song.
No, there you go. You got to have something to mow to. I got to push mow an acre's worth a yard. Maxwell Orndorff picks up 6 on the screenplay.
Nice little pickup right there. Going to make it possible right here. Clock running, though.
7 seconds and ticking. Virginia Tech does have a timeout left. Will they get tackled fast enough? They will. John Lee just short of the first down, but Virginia Tech going to have an opportunity for a field goal.
Chip Lightfoot stepping out 0 for 1 here tonight.
This one from 45 yards away. Snap back, hold down, kick up, and good. So as we close half number 1, your score 31-3. Oklahoma on top of Virginia Tech. As Ryan, let's talk about, I'm ignoring Mike over there in chat. Let's talk about the first half.
Yeah, I mean, so far in this game, it's been all Oklahoma. They've been outstanding. The defense have been making plays. The offense moving the ball around. They've done a good job of getting that perfect balance, it feels like, between the run and the pass. They've kept the Hokies defense questioning. On the other side, the Oklahoma pass rush has been absolutely devastating. They've been getting home. They've been making Busby uncomfortable, even though he's still having a pretty solid night completion percentage-wise. The secondary not letting him take shots downfield.
All right, Mike, to address that. No, the front yard just doesn't grow nearly as fast as the backyard does, and it's really small in comparison, so I don't worry about it nearly as much. Virginia Tech, here you see the yardage. They just have not really gotten anything going, and that is a credit to this Oklahoma defense. Turnover battle being won right now by Oklahoma. The one late fumble, though, did set up the 3 points. So we'll see if Virginia Tech, Ryan, can take that momentum as they get the football here to start the second half. Maybe put a touchdown on the board and cut this to a 3-touchdown game. And then, as we've seen before in the CFSL, anything can happen.
We got 3 bits from Valente as he's celebrating here as we get into the second half of this football game.
So here we go. First drive of half number 2, belonging to the Hokies. And Busby just straight misfired on that one. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 13 of 20 so far, just over 100 yards. So he's been completing a good many of his passes, just a lot of stuff underneath.
And Captain, I see you. Hold on a second, and I'll get to your comment. And this one up the middle from Maxwell Orndorff, 6 yards on that one. And I do want to say, Captain, we are glad to hear that you are enjoying the product and you can't wait to join us. We can't wait to have you create a player and get involved a little bit more in season 25. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Busby, and that play went wrong in the first half. He holds on to this one, picks up a yard. It'll be 4th and 3.
I tell you what, even if he pitches this football, he's not getting the first down. This was just played excellently by the Sooner defense. Got tongue twisted there, but this defense not getting twisted at all. They are playing outstanding.
And every once in a while you get your tang tangled, and it's okay. And yeah, Mike, we're business in the front, party in the back in West Virginia. It's all right. We ain't afraid to say it.
Absolutely. They call that Morgantown waterfall.
It's a beautiful thing. As up the middle goes Sebastian Oman, and he's got 6 yards, and it looked like there was nothing there, and he plows away for 6.
Frosty asking if I'm locking Valente in the lab. I don't have to. He's not allowed to leave the lab. He's been locked in.
He's been locked in all season long. and he just slips the food through the slot in the door. Sebastian Oman, 9 more to his name. He's up near 100, and it's another first down for Oklahoma.
Yeah, 16 carries, 99 yards. And all real talk, though. I couldn't have asked for a better coach under me than Valente has been.
And now 1st and 10. Del Este fires to the sideline, and that is complete. Down near the 40-yard line goes Evan Shan. 3 catches, 49 yards, and the score for Shan.
Big pickup right there. They're down at the 40-yard line right here. If you're Virginia Tech, this is that kind of time. You got to put it all on the table.
Like Sloth from the Goonies, Valente is all locked up in the attic, just running sims. That's all he's doing. 2nd down and 1 for Oklahoma.
My favorite part about that is Valente's young enough that he does not get that reference.
No, he doesn't. And yes, Valente, he should be giving you food. This is a fully loaded pistol set right up the middle of Sebastian Oman, and he's inside the 20 on a big run right there, and it's another first down.
17 carries, 111 yards. He has been on fire here tonight.
And so on 1st and 10, pistol set here for Del Este. He's going to throw near side underneath. It is complete, and Cruz McKenzie bounces his way forward for 5.
For those wondering, Valente gets a single Ritz cracker for every sim we win.
Wow. See, if I were him, then I'd just be like simming against, I don't know, like Ball State or something, and just telling you we're winning a bunch. Evan Shan for 3, and it'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up.
And nice little pass and catch right there. Going to make 3rd down a lot easier here, but still a lot of work to do on the short end of the field.
All right, Valente, after the playoffs, you've got homework to do, and it's go watch the Goonies. As Del Este keeps on the read option, tries to get the edge, and will not get away. And he will lose a couple thanks to Kai Buford, and it's 4th and 3.
I tell you what, this is a guy we've talked a lot about tonight. Kai Buford having himself a big impact in this one. Brilliant open field tackle, and I will second that. Goonies is a classic. Highly recommend it.
And I mean, Mike's saying an 80s movie night in the CFSL, and this one, boy, a 30-yard field goal. Maybe it's the wind. I don't know if the wind had that much to do with this one, but Lightfoot could not knock it home, and it stays 31-3.
Oh, just right off the upright. I tell you what, if you put it maybe an inch or two to the left there, I think it banks off and in.
And I believe I said light, but I apologize. That was Finkel on the miss. Laces must not have been out, Dan, as this one is a screenplay to Maxwell Orndorff, and he's going to lose too.
I know you've been waiting on that one, and you delivered. That was that was a great call, and anybody that gets that reference is going to enjoy that one.
I think we could have an 80s movie night and then followed that by like a 90s movie night. Been dying to watch The Sandlot lately. I don't know why.
An all-time great.
Yeah, Pickle the Beast. As this will be a 2nd and 12. Busby underneath, big hit, jars that one free.
That was one of the first date I had with my wife. We had got the conversation of favorite things and favorite movie, and she said Sandlot, and I was like, well, this is going to work out.
I like Captain already. He throws out "You're killing me" Smalls in chat immediately. I like that. As this is a big play to Locklear, 15 yards on a 3rd and long to keep this Hokie drive alive.
Nice little pass and catch right there. Great route, though, and that's where it's going to start, is just a brilliant route underneath to just throw to a wide open player. Excellent effort by Locklear.
And then Ben throwing out Truffle Shuffle for the win. Again, Valente, that is another Goonies reference, so make sure you go check that out. Again, we'll let you wait until after the playoffs. I know you're busy. 1st and 10 here. Busby fires far side. That is a long throw to the sideline. John Lee for 4.
Yeah, really good movies. Dazed and Confused I rewatched the other day, by the way. If you've never seen that, highly, highly recommend.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused, throwing out some good ones. Now 2nd and 6. This one thrown again to the far side. And it is John Lee for 14 and a first down. All right.
Oh, we're having some fun back here. Frosty behind the scenes, being our producer here tonight.
As 1st and 10 here, Busby goes across the middle, and Orndorff Boy, he heard the footsteps behind him and just did not bring the football with him.
Now you gotta fire that one upfield with conviction first off, and then you gotta catch it. You gotta come up with the catch.
2nd and 10, ball inside Sooner territory. Screenplay set up, looking for some blocking and never got there as Carr flies up and hits Orndorff after gain of just 1.
I'll tell you what, an excellent open field tackle by Carr, but if he wasn't there, it would have cost them maybe a yard. Just a good defensive effort all around by Oklahoma.
Drop Dead Fred. I never actually saw that one. I've heard of it and I know the movie, but I've never watched it. Savannah Olser for 3. She is well short of the first down marker, and Virginia Tech, one of their best drives of the night, and it's going to stall out here in Oklahoma territory.
It absolutely is. They're going to have to punt this ball. Maybe a for the brand moment opportunity, though.
And the ball is angling towards the sideline, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's somewhere around the 10, it looked like. We'll see where the refs marked it, and right at the 10, so it certainly is a for the brand moment.
I don't know that I've ever seen Drop Dead Fred either.
I like that. Bangarang. Hook is a great 90s movie as well. And then Sebastian Oman trying to get around the outside here will not, thanks to Alfredo Barfield.
Frosty pointing out Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which I think is one of my favorite movies of all time.
And then Mike throwing out Teen Wolf, a classic Michael J. Fox movie. Love that one as well. This one up the middle, Sebastian Oman, and he will not get away. It's Gunny Creedon on the stop in the backfield.
Great play in the backfield right there, and we have some really good ones. Pulp Fiction, Stand By Me, Point Break. Those are so many good movies right there.
Stand By Me is one of my all-time favorites. And you guys can judge me for this. My all-time favorite might actually be The Princess Bride. Screenplay here on 3rd down. They dump it off to Oman. Throws 1 stiff arm, throws 2, and he will get 6. It'll be 4th and 7.
And good stop right there, and they're going to be able to get the ball back, and they're going to get good field position out of it. And no, I would say anybody that judges you for that needs to judge themselves, because I have long said that The Princess Bride might be pound for pound the best movie ever made.
I absolutely love that movie, and Cary Elwes has been one of my favorite actors since I saw that. Shawshank Redemption is a good one. Mike threw out Back to the Future. As long as you stop at Back to the Future 2, you cannot go to Back to the Future 3, although my wife would absolutely argue with that. But Back to the Future 3 was trash. This one thrown over the middle to Locklear, 2nd down and 1 coming up.
We got Rogie over on YouTube saying he could throw out a movie that nobody's ever heard of. So we'll take the bait here, Rogie.
Go ahead, Rogie. What do you got? Although the chat's moving so fast, we might have to have our associate producer keep track of that for us. As Locklear once again with the catch. He's got it 1st and 10. Oh, excuse me, that's Cam Ellis. His 2nd grab, 1st and 10 for the Hokies.
I don't know that my wife and I have ever been to a wedding where we haven't said, marriage is what brings us together. I mean, that is romance, drama, comedy, action, fighting, and has Andre the Giant. What more do you need?
Nothing more. And this one down the middle, John Lee wide open, and that is a Hokie touchdown.
Beautiful pass to the end zone right there. Drew Busby with a gorgeous pass over the middle. Virginia Tech, the Hokies, they have life.
And they will cut this back to a 3-score ball game. 2:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And you just said it, life. And that's what the Hokies were looking for. You breathe a little bit of life into that sideline. Now, if your defense can come up with another stop, you give yourself an opportunity to cut into this lead a little bit more and see what happens from there, because there is a ton of football to play.
He threw it out earlier a little bit ago, Rogie did. Bulletproof Monk was his movie that no one's ever heard of. Not only have I heard of it, I have rewatched it recently, like in the last 6 months. It is a really good movie.
I do know the movie. I have never actually seen it. This is Sebastian Oman up the middle. Gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, it has, I was about to say Jet Li, but it's Chow Yun Fat, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. That's the lead in that. Really good movie. Sean William Scott in that as well.
So here we go on 2nd down. And a little jet sweep action. Leroy Peterson gets the call, and it's going to be a gain of 3. 3rd down and 5 coming up.
67 bits from Valente, and our producers saying that I was 2 for 2 on that one. So there we go. Little trivia, movie trivia for everybody.
Original Karate Kid, Mike. As long as you're going original, I will agree with you. And this one's intercepted. Not enough air under that one, and Virginia Tech comes up with a couple of plays here, and suddenly they're looking to get right back in it.
This is going to be a big play. Jensen Mitchell, his first interception on the season, comes up with a great one right there. The Oklahoma native coming up with a big interception against the Sooners.
So we're over here chit-chatting about movies, and Virginia Tech says, guys, we're still playing a ball game here, and we're climbing ourselves right back in it. So don't get off the rails too far. So 1st and 10 here. Busby taking a shot, looking to answer. One play after the turnover, and Harper Orndorff's in the end zone. That is a Hokie touchdown.
I tell you what, if you blink, you might have missed it, but Virginia Tech back in this football game. What an effort right here. The turnover by Mitchell going to turn into quick points on the other side. Beautiful pass right there by Busby to find Orndorff in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
So all of a sudden, we're staring at a 14-point football game with 1:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. 31-17. OU on top of Virginia Tech, about to get the football right back. But, you know, something we haven't had to ask here really in this ball game. But how does Oklahoma steal away the momentum that Virginia Tech is starting to build up?
You know what? You got to take advantage of it on offense. And the running game is the easiest way to deflate that. Although I have to give some love to Quagmire Grinders. Reservoir Dogs, I think pound for pound, is Tarantino's best movie.
And this one thrown across the middle, and here's one way to answer that momentum. They get it back to Evan Shan. Post route in the middle of the defense, and he picks up another huge chunk of yards.
Well, ignore what I said. Just take shots down the field to one of your big playmakers and let him get a big gain. That's the best way to do it. Beautiful pass and catch right here. Great route ran right there by Evan Shan, and the pride of Sheboygan, Michigan, going to get a big first down and put them into enemy territory.
And now on 1st and 10. Delesse going to throw into the flat again, and that one is complete. Ace West gets 2 yards on that play. It'll set up a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, everybody likes the Karate Kid, but nobody ever mentions the fact that he absolutely cheated. The kick to the face was against the rules.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've heard fan theories that he's actually the bad guy in that movie. But whatever. Ace West, another catch there. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up.
And we got Flash with a 15-stream watch streak. Although, Mr. Miyagi, the GOAT.
No, hands down. As this 3rd down pass is completed along the sideline. Leroy Peterson coming way back to that one for the 1st down. And Quagmire throwing out the rock. That was a great move.
Yeah, gorgeous pass right there. Pulp Fiction I love, but man, Reservoir Dogs, I love that movie.
Any Indiana Jones until the last couple started getting out of whack. Ace West, 12 yards, and I actually haven't seen the newest one. Ace West, 12-yard catch there, 1st and goal, Oklahoma.
Yeah, the first 3 I think are very good. Raiders being very close to a masterpiece.
Now, Raiders by far the best of the bunch. Crystal Skull was okay, and then after that, and they go to Sebastian Oman here. He plows his way down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Short round. And that is how we close quarter number 3. Oklahoma was up big at halftime, Ryan. Now they are holding on to a 14-point lead, but they are driving. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And welcome back to Norman, Oklahoma. Nate Murphy, Ryan Moreland with you. Quarter number 4 getting underway. Oklahoma looking to extend the lead back to 3 scores. And on 2nd and goal, that one thrown into the flat and caught by McKenzie, but he is dropped after a gain of just 1.
We got 58 viewers with us here right now. Got to get some more than that. Everybody go in your locker room, message your buddies, get everybody in here. We got the playoffs going on.
And it's Oman up the middle, untouched to the end zone, and that is a Sooner touchdown.
Great drive right there. Great response back by the Sooners. Sebastian Omi going to cap it off. Beautiful rushing touchdown.
And he just waltzes in untouched. Look at the offensive line doing their job to perfection. 8:37 to play here in the ball game. And Oklahoma answers the Tech touchdown with one of their own. And again, they extend the lead to 21. And Ryan, as we see the Sooner Schooner right across the field, Virginia Tech needs an answer here because we're starting to get to that point where it is must-score drives.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 4 bits in chat from Valente as well. We see a solid return right here by Tatum Melanishin for 27 yards. I want to shout out to Quagmire Grinders. Might be our elite CFSL movie knower. He's found some good ones with Enemy of the State, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Bronx Tale, Fight Club. Really good movies.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. There is a blast from the past. John Candy and Steve Martin. I don't know that you can get a better pairing, as that one complete for 6. It'll be second down and 4.
No, and fantastic movie. Fight Club 2 is the only movie I think I've ever seen and immediately rewatched it a second time.
Starship Troopers is a good one. The Jerk with Steve Martin was a great one, actually, that I bet a lot of people haven't seen. That one complete to John Lee. That'll be just short of first down yardage.
And third and inches right here.
Spaceballs. I can't wait for Spaceballs 2 to come out. And here goes Busby on the speed option. He's got the first down, but he paid for that one.
Yeah, excited for Spaceballs 2. Cool runnings, Rogie throwing out from YouTube.
Yes.
Hot take, that movie's awful if John Candy's not in it.
This one thrown across the middle. It is complete. Harper Orndorff for 10. It'll be the Tony 10. It'll be second and inches.
I constantly get gruff for that one, but John Candy is really the saving grace of that one. Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. Me and Quagmire need to watch some movies together. I feel like me and him are on the same wavelength.
And this one on second and short, thrown downfield and knocked away by Devin Dudley.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite video games of all time, Valente, but definitely not a movie.
He's busy. He's already trying to figure out game plans for next week. This one thrown dangerously, but Cam Ellis comes up with the catch, 5 yards and a first down.
Oh, when he turned back around, it's going to be Thunder Rain having a massive week last week, by the way. Turned around. I thought this was going to go the other way, but he kind of got lost in it and kind of tied him up a little bit.
Now, that dude threw out Murphy and Aykroyd in Trading Places, also a fantastic movie. As Orndorff catches the screen and picks up 9, it'll be second and 1.
Analyze this, really good movie as well. Quagmire Grinders might be, if we did movie guy rankings, he might be the number 1.
Maybe he's got a lot, way too much time on his hands. As this one thrown short, but just enough for the first down. Tucker with the grab.
Although that guy throwing out maybe the best throw out all night. Blazing Saddles. What a funny, that might be the funniest movie ever made.
Cannot make that again in this day and age, but my God, was that hilarious. As Harper Orndorff along the sideline, great catch, coming back to the football. It'll be second and short.
No, unbelievably funny movie. I mean, really anything that Mel Brooks ever did is just...
And there's another one from Eric Carr, Young Frankenstein, Frankenstein. I apologize, I mispronounced it. This is a sack as Busby could not get away. Oh, Airplane from Frosty, that's a good one. Maverick Sanders with the sack on that play.
Great pressure off the outside right there. The blitz going to get home and going to find its way. Now big third down for Virginia Tech. Robin Hood Men in Tights, by the way. Another one by him.
Yes.
Very funny.
Yes, that dude throwing out slap shot. I'll tell you, my favorite, The Naked Gun, another great one.
Yeah.
My favorite football movie is The Program. And a lot of people argue with me on that one, but that one I find just fascinating. It's a great movie. And Tatum Melanishin, how did she come up with that football in the end zone? Again, here we go, going off the rails, and Virginia Tech making it a game again.
Well, her favorite movie is Rand University because that's the one with Randy Moss in it. What a great job going up and getting that ball. Number 4, Tatum Melanishin, 7 touchdown receptions this season.
And the extra point up and good. So 5:59 to play in the ball game, and Oklahoma again up just to 14. Virginia Tech going to kick this one off, and they'll kick it deep and rely on the defense. So now, if you're the Hokie defense here, Ryan, I mean, strap in, because you're about to get a heavy dose of Sebastian Oman and Del Este on the ground game. You got to come up with a stop.
You absolutely do. 5:55 left in this ball game. Virginia Tech has a chance. That touchdown right there left the door open, but their defense has to keep that door open by coming out and making plays.
Here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 28. Del Este, quick drop. He's going to throw this into the flat, complete, and Ace West bounces off a couple of defenders out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Hoosiers, Last Boy Scout. We got some good ones. Oh, well, how about we ask this? Yeah, Flubber was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Best football movie of all time. If you had to pick one, chat, what would you pick?
So 2nd down and 5. Del Este into the middle of the field and swatted down. It's incomplete. Well, Field of Dreams is a baseball movie, but it is a great movie.
Program's definitely up there. Friday Night Lights is absolutely up there as well.
And so now on 3rd and 5, Oklahoma trying to convert, keep the drive alive. Del Este had a man open in the middle and could not get him.
Yeah, great play right there defensively. They got some good pressure. The coverage downfield was excellent, and they got him with some happy feet. The drive will stay alive. The dream will stay alive.
And so this punt fielded at about the 20, returned out to about the 31 by Savannah Olzer. We Are Marshall is a good one, even though I am not a Marshall fan, I will admit that. Top Gun, not a football movie. Neither is The Negotiator. Longest Yard's a good one. And The Replacements. That might be the best answer of the night. This one thrown across the middle, and it is incomplete.
Replacements, I love. I saw someone earlier say him. C's actually said him, starring Marlon Wayans, the new movie. For those that have watched it, what would you say like your rating of that is? I've been interested in seeing that.
And so now on 2nd down, Orndorff gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So this becomes a huge 3rd down for this Hokie offense.
We Are Marshall, I liked a lot. A really good movie. Matthew McConaughey's excellent in that.
For love of the game, also not a football movie, but a great baseball movie. And draw play on 3rd and 10. Orndorff picking up 3. It'll be 4th down and 8. Math not math in here in Oklahoma, but Oklahoma's going to get the stop as Virginia Tech will punt it away.
I always say that For the Love of the Game, though, underrated baseball movie. I think it is, in my opinion, top 3 baseball movie of all time.
Yeah, right up there with every other Kevin Costner baseball movie of all time.
Yeah, fair.
Because he's in all of them. David Michael with the return. By the way, Bull Durham, maybe the best baseball movie of all time.
It is number 1. It's undisputed number 1. I think Kevin Costner, undisputed number 1 for sports movie guy.
Yeah, and I think the only GM movie I've ever seen is Kevin Costner as well, so he does them all. This is a run from Sebastian Oban, and the Hokies, well, they better be loading the box. They know it's coming. They've got to find a way to stop it.
Tin Cup as well. I mean, he probably has the best golf movie of all time as well.
No, I don't know. Caddyshack's pretty far up there. Oman hurdling some defenders on the ground, picking up 6, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Big play right here.
Caddyshack's very good. Happy Gilmore is very good. I like it a lot, but I think Happy Gilmore just 2 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I feel like I have to hate Happy Gilmore a little bit.
And 3rd and 5, blitz coming. Del Este going down. Stoney Deal will get the sack. It'll be 4th and 13.
Big 4th down right here. Opportunity to get the football back early. Still a 14-point football game here, Murph. You know as well as I know, a lot of time on the field. The Caddyshack, the line that always gets me, he's walking down the fairway with his caddy, and he says, do you do drugs? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, good on you. And like, keeps going.
Keeps going. The Rookie, that is a good baseball movie. I don't know that I've ever sat and watched that one all the way through, though. This one is fielded again inside the 30 by Olzer, returning it out across the 30. And Virginia Tech, I don't think you can punt it away from here on out if you're Virginia Tech. It has got to be 4 down territory.
Little Big League, was that the one with Keanu Reeves?
No. That was Little Big League was the one. As Busby breaking the speed option here out near the 40 of Oklahoma. Little Big League is the one where the kid owns or manages the Twins.
That's right. What was the one with a Hardball? Hardball was the one I'm thinking of. What an incredible movie that was.
Major League and Major League 2, both great movies. As Virginia Tech now inside the Oklahoma 45-yard line. Play fake. Busby looking, taking his shot. Open receiver. Caught. Touchdown. Tatum Melanition. And the Hokies are back to within a score.
They are back in the ball game. One score away. What an incredible comeback we have seen in this game. Never say never. They're never giving up. There's no GGs in chat for the Virginia Tech Hokies.
And our associate producer typing in our notes saying Virginia Tech really likes the movie talk. Every time we get rolling on movies and forget about what's going on for just a split second, Virginia Tech makes a big play, and they have cut this lead all the way down to 7. 38-31, 3:14 to go here in the ball game. Now, back on the shoulders of the Hokie defense if they want to keep the comeback alive. Omen hit the backfield, still fights his way forward for 5.
Mike asking if it was 31-0, but it was 28-3 if I'm not mistaken.
No, it did. It got to 31-0.
Oh, did it really?
It was 31-3 at halftime, 31-0 at one point before that. It does pay to take notes during the game, I tell you what. Something that doing the recaps have really helped me with is Damian Ash with the stop in the backfield. 3rd and 6 coming up here. Huge play in this ball game, Ryan.
Well, I normally do take the notes here, but the movie talk distracted me tonight. We got into a good one.
We got a little bit off the rails here. This is what me and Kate go through every time we call games. Only it's usually more about Nate's mom and meat and some different things. It's I don't know, crazy. Oklahoma, they're looking to just drag some of this clock, and if they have to punt it back, they don't want to give Virginia Tech much time to work with here as the Hokies are looking to potentially force overtime. Blitz coming, gets home as Del Este hit and dropped. What a play from this Hokie defense.
Alfredo Barfield on the blitz right there. He's going to get home. I was just about to say, Murph, if they got that first down and another one, it might be ball game. Doesn't matter. They're not even going to get a single first down. Beautiful blitz right there.
And Oles are going to get the return 16 yards out near midfield. 1:40 to go, and the Hokies have 2 timeouts. But looking at that, Tatum Melanition targeted 3 times, 2 receptions, just 71 yards on the night. Not a huge night yardage-wise for her, but only on 2 catches, and both of them have wound up in the house. So 1:40 to play. The Hokies looking to force overtime. Downfield towards the sideline. Olser for 16, and the Hokies got it going early.
Beautiful pass and catch on the outside right there. And you're going to see pressure coming downhill, and they bite downhill. Thunder Rain going to bite down to the underneath route. Makes that corner route wide open. Good read. Beautiful pass.
They're going to take a look at this. I thought that was in on first glance. And while they look at this, Ryan, if they score here, I guess depending on that's clearly in, depending on how much time is left, say under 30 seconds, we'll see the call. It will say in. Do you go for 2 here and go for the win on the road?
You don't, in my opinion, you don't play football to tie. And so I'm putting my team out there. I'm going for the win.
We'll see. I don't know. One, we got to see if it will even come to that, as John Lee with the catch gets rocked but picks up 7.
Yeah, nice pickup over the middle right there, and 2nd and 3 upcoming. Nice hit, though, on the play by Lamar Carr, I believe it was. But still a good pickup there. Virginia Tech moving the ball downfield. Clock moving, but they have plenty of time.
And, boy, Dom is saying, no, you go for OT. I don't think so. You on the road, you go for the dagger. You try and win it right here, right now. Again, I don't know if they will, and I don't know if it'll get to that point, but it's looking more and more like it will. Locklear along the sideline, another first down.
I think they will go for overtime, knowing the game, but I go for the win.
Although Logan in chat with the warning, don't score too fast. Well, they did. Cam Ellis in the end zone from 16 yards out, and that is a Hokie touchdown. And we're an extra point away from being tied up.
At this much time left, I think I would probably kick the through the uprights, just like they will right here to tie the ball game up.
Yeah, and again, I think you're right there. Over a minute to go, you play for the tie. If you get it down inside 30 seconds, I think you take your shot at it, as Ellis ties it up with just over a minute to go. But Oklahoma, as they get a good return here from Michael out near the 30, 56 seconds, 3 timeouts to go, and you only need a field goal.
And I'll tell you what, a turnover, especially if it happens early on this drive, could be the end of Oklahoma's season. Keep that in mind.
And so here we go. 56 seconds to go. Delesse steps up, hit, dropped. And that is not a good way to start the drive, as Stoney Deal with the sack.
His second of the night, the freshman from Bear Branch, Virginia.
And so now, looks like they're going to take some time. Oklahoma with the football, 3 timeouts. You drag this down, you take a shot down the middle of the field, you call a timeout if you connect it. If not, maybe you just run the football, and Oklahoma may play for overtime here. Deleste waiting, gets the snap with 14 on the game clock. He's going to wheel out. He's got some room to work, and he is dangerous on his feet, and he's got it out to the 45. Oklahoma with 7 seconds to call the timeout.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone right here, Murph. There's not much left to do here with 7 seconds.
With 2 timeouts, and you throw it. It depends on how well you trust Finkel, but they are going to take their shot. This one, just a moon ball downfield, and it's picked off. And now watch out for the return. Virginia Tech over the 30, and it dropped right there at the 31. And Apollo Sanchez comes up with the INT. Ryan, this game was 31-0 in the first half. Virginia Tech has forced overtime here in round 2.
Yeah, 38-7 run since then. We've been talking about movies all night. This game's been absolute cinema. What a great effort by Virginia Tech.
And I hope you guys have your popcorn ready, because we've got free football for you. Now, does the break kill some of this momentum from Virginia Tech? They're going to get the football first in overtime number 1. They'll start it at the Sooner 25. And Busby looking, firing. It is complete. Out to the 20 is Savannah Olzer.
Olzer on a 5-yard reception right there. 7 catches, 64 yards for her so far in the game. Measy with 23 bits.
And Buzzard saying finally a game. Boy, you did not watch the first round, did you? As this one is a carry from Busby on the read option. He'll get just a yard.
Yeah, as a guy that had a really close game in the first round, I can tell you that the first round had quite a few. Actually, this is the 3rd overtime game of this playoff season.
This season, yeah, and I maybe the most that I can remember in a playoff season. As Orndorff picks up 3. Oh, decision time if you're the Hokies. Do you go for it here? They're going to take the points.
I think you have to take the points, man. It's a tough break. Great tackle right there, but you got to take the points.
33-yard field goal from Chip Lightfoot, up and good. So half of overtime number 1 is done. 41-38 Virginia Tech, and now it's time to see if the Hokies can respond. Again, starting at the 25-yard line, Del Este. Will they look to end it in one play? They'll come underneath. That is complete. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, don't forget that Texas Florida game last week. Texas settled for a field goal early. Then Florida threw the interception. They came out with a win. A turnover would win this game for Virginia Tech.
And this one to the outside. Omen, that's going to be 1st down yardage. Didn't get it by much, but slipped the 1 tackle and was able to get forward progress across the line to gain.
Yeah, excellent effort to get to that line to gain. Big hit by Chris Wolf, though, to keep him from getting any more than that.
1st and 10 just inside the 15. Delesse across the middle. That is complete. Breaking 1, and Crocker down to the 1. It'll be first and goal Sooners.
The Oklahoma Sooners are 1 win away from the semifinals. Or sorry, 1 yard away.
And they've got Omen in the backfield directly behind Del Este, and he will walk it in. That is a Sooner touchdown, and that is the ball game. The comeback effort, while brilliant, comes up just a little short.
Oh, yeah, brilliant comeback in this ball game. You can't overstate it enough. An amazing effort by Virginia Tech, but what an excellent effort by Oklahoma to never give up and stay in it.
So again, your final score in overtime, it'll be 44 to 41, your final score. Wrap this up, Ryan.
Hats off to Virginia Tech, getting further than anybody gave them credit to. You got to love that the effort that they have put into this football game. But Oklahoma wins, and we have the Red River rivalry next week.
44-41 again, your final score. With that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Ryan Moreland, for all of tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy. You've been watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Half of our semifinals are set. Tomorrow night, we'll see the other half get set. Kicks off at 6:30 Central Time in Iowa City, where the Hawkeyes host the defending champion North Carolina Tar Heels. Then at 8:30 Central, number 1 Florida State takes on high-powered Texas A&M. Until then, have a great night, and we will see you LATER.